And to Israel, where COVID has drastically reduced international tourism. A popular destination in Jerusalem is using the downtime for a major restoration project. As CBN's Chris Mitchell reports, the goal is to be ready in time to welcome visitors from around the world back to the city.
The Tower of David Museum stands as a citadel, guarding the entrance to Jerusalem's Old City. Some see it as one of the crown jewels of the city.
The only museum in the world that tells the full story of Jerusalem, 4,000 years of rich history. Inside this magnificent citadel of the city represent all the layers from the history of Jerusalem.
This week, the museum held a groundbreaking for a new pavilion and welcome center next to the Jaffa Gate. The Jaffa Gate serves as the main gateway into the old city of Jerusalem. With this new entrance and welcome center, the Tower of David Museum wants to increase the experience for millions of visitors to the most unique city in the world.
Visitors will be able to enter the citadel from the west, enjoy the archaeology and history, and exit through the original Ottoman gate of the citadel straight to the streets of the old city with the knowledge and experience from the Tower of David as the perfect introduction to Jerusalem.
The groundbreaking marked the halfway point of a multi-million-dollar restoration and conservation project. CBN News has chronicled this effort to modernize the museum, excavate ancient artifacts, and conserve treasures like this tower built by King Herod during the time of Jesus. Now the focus is the new Welcome Center. The construction presented a daunting engineering challenge. How do you dig down more than 50 feet next to a 500-year-old wall without making it collapse?
The engineering challenges were really unbelievable in its sensitivity and problematic, because we are building a building next to a very important wall of the citadel, which is 10 meters high, and we need to go 7-8 meters deep, and we need to make sure that nothing happens to this wall.
Kimmel shows how they met the challenge.
What you see now is a stage where we can sleep at night, because there is already a concrete wall. There are the metal beams that support and know that we are safe.
Alongside the engineering comes the archaeology, where many finds were examined in the laboratory.
It is once-in-a-generation opportunity to dig the citadel. The last excavations conducted in the late 1980s.
Notes and pictures from a British archaeologist more than 100 years ago helped guide Israeli archaeologists to find artifacts from Jerusalem's 3,000-year-old history, from Ottoman-era smoking pipes to the time of the First Temple. Those involved in the project feel a sense of history.
It's really one of the most exciting projects an architect can hope for, to work inside history and give a new, let's say, a new life to this history and make it accessible for everybody.
The completion of this project is expected by November 2022. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, the Tower of David Museum, the Old City of Jerusalem.
Thanks, Chris. Using the pandemic to redeem the time with restoration. Gordon, it's time to dust off the passports.
Well, I'm not sure I'm going to dust off mine anytime soon. Terry's very anxious, though. She wants to go back to Israel.
I do.
So we'll see. It's a great time to be there. They've now reopened, and one of the things you can look forward to if you do go right now is there's going to be very few people there with you, so you'll have free access all the way around. But what a great thing to have the world's most important archaeological site. That's the Temple Mount. So they're able to excavate around it. You can't excavate on it. I look forward to the day where you can, and what great treasures lie beneath that surface. And how much can we discern of the original temple, Solomon's temple? That